Alright guys, for language arts today we're just focusing on listening comprehension. Okay, and comprehension just means understanding. So we're focusing on listening, understanding. Are you understanding what you're hearing? So I'm going to read this story. It's called Ochoa, and it's written by Juan Felipe Herrera. There is a photograph right here of a NASA space shuttle flying over the Earth. There will be pauses in the video for a couple of questions. So when the video pauses and the question pops up, you'll just answer the question. Alrighty. When she was in 5th grade, Ellen was already setting goals. I wanted to be class president. Even though her mother raised the family of 5 children by herself, she found time to instill in her children the courage to take a leap at an early age. Ellen's mother enrolled in college and took one class every semester while taking care of her children. Mom didn't graduate until 22 years later, but she did finish, Ellen recalls. That's what I got from her example. I always liked school. When Ellen graduated from high school in 1975, Stanford University immediately offered her a 4-year scholarship. But she declined it so she could stay closer to home to help her family. She went to San Diego State University and graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Physics as valedictorian of her class with a perfect GPA. She went on to receive her doctorate in electrical engineering from Stanford, where she played the flute in a Stanford Symphony Orchestra. Okay, first question. How did Ellen's mother encourage her children to be courageous? Why did Ellen decide to go to San Diego State University instead of Stanford University? When Ellen was not bicycling, playing volleyball, or earning her pilot's license, she was propelled to learn. Many different things caught her attention. Because of her many interests, her ability to learn quickly, and her love for teamwork, Ellen was selected as a research engineer to work at the NASA Ames Research Center after graduation. Ellen played with light beams, examining rays and electrons of lasers and holograms. With a team, she became a co-inventor in the development of optical inspection systems. Optical has to do with eyes. She supervised 35 engineer scientists. Ellen's motto: you only put limitations on yourself about what you can achieve. Our next questions are: what qualities helped Ellen to be selected as a research engineer at NASA? What is Ellen's motto or wise saying? Ellen's next goal was to perform scientific experiments in space, using her inventions. But to go on a space mission, she needed to become an astronaut first. Growing up, it had never occurred to her. When I was a girl, I never imagined being an astronaut, she said. It wasn't until the first 6 female astronauts were selected in 1978 that women could even think of it as a possible career path. In 1983, Sally Ride became the first woman to travel into space. By this time, Ellen had graduated and was working at NASA, and she was inspired to do the same. Ellen had confidence about her strengths in many areas: engineering, music, flying planes, scientific inventions, and working in groups. Okay, question. Why didn't Ellen dream of becoming an astronaut as a young girl? Ellen was selected as an astronaut in January 1990. Training to become an astronaut is rigorous. That means it's hard. Or there's a lot of things that you have to do, right? She learned to scuba dive in a tank so she could experience weightlessness, to spacewalk, to fly in T-38 jets, and use robotic arms in a shuttle training aircraft. I was in training for 3 years before my first mission. Some astronauts have waited 10 years, even 16. Question. How did Ellen train to become an astronaut? What different activities did they have her do? Arriba! Up, 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 up! In 1993, hey, that's the year that I was born, Ellen flew into space as a mission specialist aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery mission.
McKinley Clark and Owen Hutchinson, you've been signed out.
I'm going to start that sentence over. In 1993, Ellen flew into space as a mission specialist aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery mission, STS-56. On the 9-day mission, 200 miles from Earth, going 5 miles per second. That's really fast. Can you imagine going 5 miles in 1 second? Whew. She controlled the robotic arm and captured a satellite used for the study of the sun. So the satellite's being used to study the sun. Being an astronaut excited Ellen because it allows you to learn continuously, like you do in school, she said. Ellen zoomed into space on 4 space missions from 1993 to 2000.